This video lesson is about theorems on polynomials. Ano-ano nga ba yung theorems na yun? We have the remainder theorem, factor theorem, and rational root theorem. Now, by definition, okay, remainder theorem, kapag daw nag-divide tayo ng isang polynomial by binomial, the remainder is f of a. Pwede natin gamitin dito ang synthetic division and then substitution. At parehas lang daw yung makukuha natin na dulo or remainder. So, we are only after the last term for the remainder theorem. Next, the factor theorem, kapag daw ang remainder ay 0, then yun daw binomial ay isang factor at yun daw value of x is a root. Yung root na yon nanggagaling din dun sa binomial, dun sa factor. And then the rational root theorem, pinapakita naman dito kung paano kinukuha ang mga posibleng roots or possible roots sa isang polynomial. It's the ratio between the factors of its constant and the leading coefficient. Now, sa rational root theorem, ang pinaka-basic na question ay, ano nga ba ang roots ng? Okay, for the first one, you have x cubed minus 3x squared plus 3x minus 1. Ang titingnan mo lang dito, dalawa. Yung nasa dulo at yung nasa unahan na numerical coefficient. Numbers lang ang kailangan mo dito, yung dalawang numbers. So, dulo kagad at saka yung unahan. Dito, hindi obvious yung number, pero alam natin na may number doon. Ano yon? Okay, that's 1. So, paano nga ba kinukuha si possible roots? Ang kailangan mong matandaan, last divided by the first. So, yung last number divided by the first number. So, ano yung last number natin? 1 divide by 1. Parang ang hirap naman. Ano yung factors ng 1? Kasi kailangan natin muna, ano yung mga numbers pag minultiply? 1. 1 times 1 lang yun. Since parehas, isa lang natin ililista. Pero tandaan natin, positive 1 times positive 1 is also 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 is also 1. So, dapat dito sa magiging sagot mo, positive and negative 1 sa taas. Ano daw yung factors ng 1? Di ba parehas lang? Okay, positive and negative 1 din. At pag dinivide sila, positive and negative 1 pa rin. Okay? So, ilan yan? Pag tinanong, ilan ang possible roots? In this case, dalawa yan. Positive 1 at saka negative 1. Yun lang yung tanong dyan. Una, ano yung mga possible roots? Ito yon. At ilan yung possible roots? Dalawa. Kasi nga, isang positive 1 at isang negative 1. For number 2, so ang titingnan lang natin ulit, yung last at saka first. So in this case, 16 at saka yung number na katabi ni x raised to 4 na hindi natin nakikita pero alam natin na meron doon. Alright, that's 1. So the possible roots, 16 divided by 1. What are the factors of 16? Ano-ano yung mga numbers na pag minultiply ay 16 ang sagot? Naturally, you start with 1. At saka ano ang partner niya? 16. Pwede ba ang 2? Yes, 2 and 8. Pwede ba ang 3? Hindi, walang partner ang 3 na pag minultiply mo sa kanya, 16 na magiging sagot. Kailangan integers eh. Meron pa ba? Meron pa. That's 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Pero since parehas na number, isang beses lang natin sila ililista. What about for the factors of 1? O kagaya doon sa napag-aralan natin kanina, it's positive and negative 1. Since marami na tong numbers, isa-isa natin siyang i-divide. What do I mean? What is 1 divided by 1? That's 1. 2 divided by 1. Alright, that's 2. 4 divided by 1. 4. 8 divided by 1. 8 pa rin. 16 divided by 1. 16 pa rin. Pero tandaan na bawat isa sa mga possible roots na binibigay mo, dapat palaging positive, negative, positive, negative. Tsaka ano pa yung dapat na na-realize dito? Ano mapapansin nyo dito sa mga numbers na to at saka dito? Parehas lang, 'di ba? Bakit? Kasi nga 1 lang itong divisor natin. Kapag 1 lang ito, automatic yun lahat ng nandito, yun na rin yung possible na roots or yun yung sagot. Kasi nga 1 lang siya, pinang-divide lang siya sa bawat number. 'Di ba? Next number. What are the roots of? All right, you have x raised to 4 minus 7x cubed plus 11x squared plus 7x minus 12. Again, ang titingnan lang, last at saka first. So the possible roots, 12 divided by 1. What are the factors of 12? What are the factors of 12? Numbers, pag minultiply mo 12, you will have, alright, 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. Meron pa? Wala na. Pero ano nga lang ba yung factor ng 1? Positive and negative 1. Since 1 ito, anong alam natin? Okay, eto na lang lahat yung sagot. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So, eto daw yung possible roots. Eto daw yung possible roots. Ilan sila lahat? Yun ang tanong. Ilan lahat yan? 6 ba? Hindi, 12. Kasi sa bawat isa nga, dalawa ng dalawa. Isang positive, isang negative. So, 6 times 2, that should be 12 possible roots. Yun ang mga dalawang tanong ha. Ano-ano yung possible roots? So, ito yung sagot. Ang tanong na isa, ilan yung possible roots? Bibilangin mo lang kung ilan sila. Okay? At dalawa ng dalawa ang bilang. Kasi nga, positive at negative. Number 4. So, last, and then the first. So, the possible roots will be 4 over 1. What are the factors of 4? Factors of 4. Numbers pag minultiply 4. Okay, you have 1 and 4, and then 2. 2 times 2, that's 4. Kaya lang, ang 2, magkaparehas lang yun di ba? 2 times 2. Isang beses lang natin ililista. And then, divide by 1. Since 1 ito, ano lang yung final answers? Positive and negative 1, positive and negative 2, and positive and negative 4. Yun ang mga possible roots. Ito. Ilan sila lahat? Hindi tatlo. Okay, that should be 6. Next example, what are the roots of 5x cubed minus x squared minus 20x plus 4? Okay, this time, hindi na 1 yung numerical coefficient ng first term. So, last term is 4, and then the first term is 5. So, the possible roots, tandaan natin, last divided by the first. Last divided by the first. So, 4 divided by 5. What are the factors of 4? You have 1, 4, and then 2. Ano factors ng 5? Okay, 1 at 5 only. Wala nang iba pa. Naku, dumadami at humihirap. So, in this case, sabi natin, di ba nagdi-divide tayo kanina palagi sa 1? Ngayon, okay, magdi-divide pa rin, i-divide pa rin ito lahat sa 5. So, mas madami na yung ginagawa. Isa-isahin natin. 1 divided by 1, okay, 2 divided by 1, and then 4 divided by 1. So, ito yung lahat. Pero di ba sabi, i-divide lahat pang itong numbers na to by 5. So, 1 divided by 5 is 1/5. 2 divided by 5 is 2/5. And then 4 divided by 5 is 4/5. So, dumami. Dumami. So, ang tanong, ano yung mga possible roots? Ito lahat. Ilan sila? That should be 12. 6 yan lahat Or 6 na numbers yan. Pero times 2 kaya 12. Let's try another one. Ang dami pa yan. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Iisa-isahin natin yan. So, the possible, you have 9 and then 5. So, the possible roots, 9 divided by 5. What are the factors of 9 again? Okay, you have 1 and 9 and then 3. Diba? 3 times 3, that's 9. Pero isang beses lang natin siya ililista. And then for 5, 1 and 5. Isa-isahin na naman. 1 divided by 1 is 1. 3 divided by 1 is 3. 9 divided by 1 is 9. O, fraction lang. Ginagaya lang naman kung paano siya nakasulat, di ba? So, hindi naman mahirap pa yon. 1 divided by 5, that's 1/5. 3 divided by 5, that's 3/5. And 9 divided by 5, that's 9/5. Okay. And then, I think these are the last two examples. 7, 2x cubed minus x squared minus 8x plus 4. Last, and then the first. Possible roots, last divided by the first. So 4 divided by 2. What are the factors of 4? Okay, 1 and 4 and then 2. And then 1 and then 2. 1 divided by 1 is 1. 2 divided by 1 is 2. 4 divided by 1 is 4. Then you have 1 divided by 2. That's 1 half. So ito yon. Paano yung 2 divided by 2? Di ba 1 din yun? Since may 1 ka na nakalista dito, hindi na siya kailangang isulat ulit dahil magpaparehas lang. Sinisimplify mo yung fraction. Okay? So 2 divided by 2, hindi pwedeng isulat na 2 over 2. Ang simplified form nun, 1. Kaya eto na siya. Hindi pwedeng maglista ng magkaparehas. So kailangan, nasisimplify mo para alam mo na nag-exist na siya dun sa mga dati. Then 4 divided by 2, okay, that is 2. For the 8th example, last is 4 and then 3 is the first. So 4 divided by 3, what are the factors of 4? You have 1, 4, and then 2, and then 1 and 3. So let's divide each. 1 divided by 1 is 1. 2 divided by 1. 4 divided by 1. And then 1 divided by 3. Oh, sinulat lang naman as fraction. So madali na yon. 2 divided by 3 is 2/3 and then 4 divided by 3 is 4/3. Kapag tinanong what are the possible roots, ito yung mga ibibigay nyo. Lahat. Hindi pwedeng isa lang or konti. Hindi rin pwedeng kulang. Hindi rin pwede sobra. So eksakto lang. Ito yung tinatanong kapag possible roots. Meron kasing madalas na tanong dito, ilan yung possible roots? So, yung numbers na yan, ita-times 2 mo lang. Bakit? Kasi nga, positive and negative. So, kapag tinanong dito, ilan yung possible roots, the answer should be 8. Ilan ang possible roots in number 8? That should be 12. Kasi there are 6 numbers times 2. That should be 12. That's it. Thank you.